of the 10 sectors, one of the 7 heads, 7 continents. And then I remembered what Dr. Malachi Martin said in his interview on Coast to Coast with Art Bell in 1996. He was talking about demonology. And you can't talk about demonology without talking about the biggest demon of all, the Antichrist. He will be filled with more demons than any human beside of Judas Iscariot. He will have more than Judas Iscariot. Judas kissed the door of glory and then hung himself and his bowels gushed out. The devil can take you down a road that seems to be glorious, but in the end you will crash and burn. The Bible says, can a man take fire to his bosom and not be burnt? It's sad what happens to folks. It's sad what people are doing. They're selling their soul to the devil. So here's what happened. Dr. Malachi Martin, I'm not going to play what he said, but I'll just tell you, sum it up. You can watch the video I did on him. And you can hear it from his own words. But he basically says that the world will suffer an insuperable disaster, something that's impossible to cure. Literally, there's no answer for what is going to take place. And the Antichrist will have a miraculous cure to heal the wound of that continent. And when he does, the whole world will fall at his feet and say, you must be God. And at that moment, according to Dr. Malachi Martin, he will say, I am God. And he will accept the admiration. He will accept the empowerment. He will accept the glorification. He'll be like the king that took the glory and then was eaten from the inside out with worms. The Antichrist will curse his own soul. He will sell his own soul by grabbing the glory. And at that moment, the dragon will give him his power. What was the power he'll give him? The power of pride. Lucifer, it's a rebellious spirit. Pride will take you down. Pride is the spirit of Lucifer himself. When he said, I will ascend into the heavens, I will ascend higher than the congregation of the north, I will be higher than God, I will be like him. Isaiah says in chapter 14, no, you won't, you'll be cast down into the sides of the bottomless pit. Now, the Antichrist is going to rule the New World Order. We still don't have him yet. But the formation of this one world government, this one world order, this beast is starting to rise. The formation of it. The tracks are being laid so that the beast, this train, can roll down it. You can see it every day. It's unbelievable how quickly, exponentially, how unbelievably. Even I got a word from the Lord this week. The Lord said to me, Paul, I'm going to shorten the days for the elect's sake. I'm going to shorten the days for the elect's sake, lest there be no flesh saved. It won't take as long as it should have. It won't take as long as I originally thought it would because of the iniquity of mankind. I'm going to shorten the days. I'm going to come and get the bride. I'm going to relieve them of the pressure. It's coming. Now, notice here it says, and I saw one of his heads as it was wounded to death. I'm in Revelation 13, verse 3. And his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshiped the dragon, Lucifer, which gave power unto the beast, the New World Order. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who's able to make war with him? There was given unto him a mouth. Here's the Antichrist speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy. Notice here, how many times do we hear the word blasphemy, blasphemy, blasphemy? What do you hear coming out of the politician's mouth today? In England, what do you hear? In Canada, what do you hear? In America, what do you hear? In Australia, what do you hear? South Africa, what do you hear? Africa, what do you hear? Middle East, what do you hear? What do you hear from the mouth of Kim Jong-un? What do you hear from the mouth of the radical Islamic Muslim leaders like ISIS, the Ayatollah Ali Khomeini? How many blasphemous words are spoken? This whole thing isn't about forming a new world where the law of the jungle doesn't apply. No, this is about forming a one world government where the laws of Satan rule. Am I helping anybody tonight? And so, eyes of the beast. Look what it says. The blasphemous words. The blasphemous words. The blasphemous words. Are you serious? Are you serious? Please. Jesus comes soon.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order. A world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.